All right, hello everybody. Welcome to VR Master League here on Channel 1. We've got OCE match between two top teams, and you've got on this stream casting for you. I'm Palidore, and being joined by KitKatastrophe. And as we get ready to begin here between these two, you can see ranked number 2 and 3. What are you expecting tonight, Kit?
I'm expecting a close game. Hydra have been working their butts off all season, staying in the top 4, I think, pretty much the whole season, and it definitely is going to be an interesting game, and they definitely improved, and so have Leviathan, so it is definitely going to be an interesting game tonight.
Oh yeah, fully expect that. Hydra is a team that, both Hydra and Leviathan, that I've seen and I've casted, and just, you know, to expect essentially the unexpected, which I guess is you can expect the expected. I don't really know how that works. The point is, I know watching these teams, I mean, it could really be one of those cases that goes all the way to 3 rounds. We've seen a lot of those where, you know, starts off people assuming one thing or the other. The next thing you know, we've got an exciting thriller of a game that just goes down to the wire. And with a Hydra team that's 17-8 on the season, with a Leviathan team that's 22-4, that pretty much opens the door to, well, again, the unexpected.
Speaking of unexpected doors, it's great to have you here tonight, Palidore.
Why, thanks. Yeah, another. This is actually the second time today that I've had to step in. One for Dimwee earlier. Tech issues abound. And, oh, what's this? Who's this? Why is this? Hello, OCE. Oh, look at them. So adorable. Look at them flaunt their plumage. Hello, Panda.
OC is definitely a special bunch.
Sketty with the Renegade there. Largo, Vapor, Soggy, Zeros, and Shadow. Just hanging in the back, much like a Shadow. Love to see it, though.
Definitely getting a little too friendly there. Sometimes I just laugh because OC is really special.
Indeed.
They're at each other's throats.
Well, whatever the case is, hello everyone in the chat as well. See Cryptic Copycat in there, D Foot, aka Dr. Foot. Not gonna let that one go. Your foot, that is, not letting go of your foot. Marcus as well, and Claire Bear, Assassin Knight, Slamish, Jade Michael. Hello, it's very late. Why are you up, Jade Michael? Glad to see the rest of you, though. Normal times for them, I suppose.
Yes, it is currently 8:04 p.m. So
I disagree.
Well, here in OCE, it is 8:04 p.m.
I still disagree, just because. Contrarian and all that. But, with that, I mean, I guess I can always give the official ping. I kind of neglected doing that, but I'll mention it just because. Official ping. Start. Yar. Okay, that's exactly what I typed that in Discord. Alright, so, hopefully beginning here soon enough. And, you know, talking again about the unexpected events. Well, of course, last time around, Leviathan, in what I suppose could, again, be defined as a surprise of sorts, they did lose to Outlaws just a few days back, a couple days back. And that game, I mean, the scoring differential pretty close. It was 36-32, but that ended a, let's see, quick counting here. I'm looking like a 12 games in a row or so win streak. I mean, the last time they had lost a match, well, was also to Outlaws, a little bit further back, and before that, well, to Outlaws. But with that said, Leviathan here, they're trying to avoid going on a 2-game skid for the first time in this season. Of course, coming off of you know, the team, the reigning champions, even though rosters have switched to and fro across the divisions. I mean, they're definitely a team who wants to finish this season strong.
It definitely is an interesting game tonight. I mean, definitely an interesting roster change. I mean, Outlaws and Leviathan have been switching players from teams all season long. It's been back and forward between them.
Sure has.
We joke about we joke about, well, at least I joke about the fact that they've just done player swaps.
Yeah, pretty much. And it's, well, I mean, hey, it keeps things interesting. I'll give it that much, especially from the casting end. Never a stale moment on these casts or when you just eye down the roster page day to day. So never know quite what to anticipate here, but it's a lot of fun. That much I'll say. There's a definitely a reason why I love casting these late at night. Not just because I'm awake. Even if it isn't very much longer after this match, it's one of those things where if this ends up being a thriller, it's gonna keep me awake probably an extra hour or two, but that's okay. That's okay. Tomorrow's Monday, so matches will be limited anyways. Maybe.
Maybe. I know I'll try and jump on as many as I can, as I always do.
Yeah, of course. And also, chat, what's up there? Fresh says, First OA. OA? Oh, I guess OCE Asia. I was gonna say, OA like that Netflix show. I was so disappointed when they canceled. Anyone else? No? Anyways, saying first Oceania match you get to watch due to time zones. Exciting. Well, yeah, I'm excited that you're here to join us. Gonna be fun.
Definitely is going to be an interesting game here, and I'm super hyped for it. It looks like one of the players from Leviathan's side has dropped out, so probably just a headset restart. And I kind of really want Hydra to win, and for the upset. I want an upset here.
Well, that's just rude. You're a caster. You're supposed to be unbiased.
Nah, I love all the teams equally. It's just like, come on, upset. Yeah. Would be interesting, but then at the same time, I'd love Leviathan to win because they're a great team and they're a great bunch of people. Like, everyone on both teams is a great bunch of people that I've got to hang around with for ages. Like, I think every single player has helped me at least once throughout this season, which is kind of cool. So it's like casting them, I get to help them. It's
well, yeah, I get it. I get it. I mean, I'm familiar too with having people root against your team who wins too much back in the day, and you know no one was ever cheering for me to win, but that's okay. And with that, I get it. You know, round to round, as I always say on stream anyways, my bias is honestly just I think Doc Education put it perfectly earlier on in that basically one consistent thing is I'm always rooting for the team who lost round one. And that's yeah, that's basically me in a nutshell. I get to be a fan of every single team and every underdog in any given minute. That's my strategy.
Definitely. I mean, it is awesome to see like the different teams. I love seeing different play styles, and I reckon we're going to see some different stuff here from Leviathan tonight because of, I believe, their roster change with bringing in Punda. So that's an interesting swap that's been over the last week, I think. So that'll be an interesting one, and it'll be interesting to see how they play under that new roster.
Yeah.
So, like, it's not just like I'm cheering for Hydra because they're expected to lose. It's like I'm cheering for Leviathan as well. It's just, it's a close one.
Yeah,
it's
well,
close one.
I'll cheer. If Hydra takes round one, I'll cheer for Leviathan. Vice versa as well. If Leviathan takes round one, that's just me. Tom Dash in there saying Leviathan on a losing streak. Yeah, well, one game losing streak, meeting their biggest losing streak of the season, which is to say one. But yeah, welcome Tom Dash, old Jack Burton. Good to see Jack Burton there. Party at my house. Old Jack Burton, I don't think so. Well, maybe. Maybe. I mean, if you can get here in an expedited fashion, then sure, but you got about 20 minutes, 30 minutes maybe. So if you get here, then fair enough, I'll let you in. So, hey.
If only teleporters exists. Exists.
Maybe they do.
Oh my goodness. Maybe they do.
Freshly Fresh asking if there are any differences in play styles, Oceania compared to Europe and North America there. Oh, Punda. It's a Macarena. Hey. Yeah, well, I would say OC is kind of a mix between the two. Often how I refer to it anyway. They get a little bit chaotic, but in a good way. I mean, they've got definite speed. There's some stellar goalies in here, in this region specifically. There you go. I mean, the headbutt joust. The thing is, they're a really nice mix between both the passing play, but also just the really, really fast breakneck pace. You're seeing it right here as the first round does indeed go out. Look at that. Immediately on the hit, 13 seconds in, and right off the head of Shadow as well.
Definitely a great play there, but yes, I would have to agree. I believe OCE is a great mashup of NA and EU.
The one thing that is a kind of unique to OC, I will say, for sure, the extra steez almost. You'll see some heavy jukage and dancing around, and I mean, you saw Punda with the Macarena after all. This is a region, as Kit alluded to, that loves to have their fun. I mean, it's a really tight-knit community, but they are growing, by the week, by the month, and really on a fast track to being like our other regions. There's a fast track shot, just misses from Punda.
Great pick up there by Soggy and passes it off to Zeros. Zeros now with that disc, looking for that pass up, but a great intercept there from Shadow. Punda getting a hand on it, getting it off. Oh no, the bounce just missing, and a great steal there by Hydra.
And right to the wedge, so some defense at play here into the tunnel. Soggy butting snags with the disc. And Real Zero's up high, finding Punda, inverting, losing the handles. Vapor slaps it into the midfield. There is a midfielder there, but actually misses the grab as well. So this is going to open things up for Shadow and Co. But 3 overshoots, count them. And now taking the disc back, though. Shadow Rainer has a backboard pass to Vapor. Vapor inverting and looking to make him hurt, but Zero's the defense. And now a snag from Sketty with a 3.
Holy, what a play there. Great intercept there by Sketty. Great read of the play. And I know Hydra are really good at reading the play here, so Leviathan are definitely going to have to switch things up.
Yeah, I told you about that speed. There were 2 or 3 different times I was about to hand it off to you, and then suddenly another shot attempt or another quick move. I mean, these players are so fast and really deadly on the offense. There's Punda just doing that. Kit, I'm sorry, I can't even hand it back.
It's so hard because definitely when you get into the top level fast-paced games, it's just back and forth. Not even like, it's just back and forth goals, not even back and forth play.
Hey, you know what? I'm not gonna even expand on that. You can keep talking. Go ahead.
Shadow passing it down to Sketty. Sketty looking for a pass there, but it is going to bounce off some geometry. Vapor now with that disc, gonna pass it down, and Duck's gonna pass it to Shadow. Shadow now with that disc. Great control here by Hydra. Looking for that shot, perhaps potential pass. A great pass to Ducks there, and Ducks is gonna put it in for 2.
Now, that was pretty sweet. I like that pass work. You see, who was that in the Twitch chat that was asking about the styles? I mean, I quite enjoy it when I say something and it actually does pan out the way that I said. You're seeing quickness, but you're seeing some great passing as well on that team play. So, fun times. By the way, quick shout out as I almost forgot, and shame on me, Claire Bear with the subscription with Prime just 5 minutes ago. Thank you so much.
And it is passed down to Sketty now. Sketty with a pass up to Vapor. Just the control on the disc here. A great stun by Zeros. It falls back into the hands of Sketty. Sketty's going to look for that pass to Ducks, but Soggy with the stun, but getting stunned himself at the same time. It is loose in that trap, and it is Leviathan that get there first. It bounces off the nest, and it is loose.
And Soggy Butting Snacks just missing that grab. Shadow Rainer from beneath takes it back as well. Into the midline. Couple of defenders there, though. 2 midfielders able to intercept that one, heaving it immediately into the orange zone. But will be taken back by Vapor. Vapor being stunned, though, by Soggy. Soggy backing that out to Zeros. And Zeros on the approach, looking for the anchor, looking for the Joker. Oh, they've got the humor. And they've got the lead with 1 on extra point on the board. This has been back and forth, Kit.
It definitely has been back and forth. It is a great game here, and I was expecting it to be this good. It is going to be such a good game to watch, and I definitely hope that it stays this close, because a close game is a good game, and they're some of my favorites.
Yeah, absolutely, and we have seen some of those tonight earlier on as well on Channel 1 and Channel 2 and Channel 3. Like I said, the new casters of April here, they've been killing it on the streams, including Kit, so killing killing it and killing it on the kit casts, I guess we can call it. But Soggy Bunning snags to the midfield. A lot of defenders there, however, will be a turnover.
A pass attempt there, but it does bounce off that bit of geometry, and it is scooped up once again by Hydra, but Leviathan with the stack there, looking for a backwards clear, but Vapor is still there. Looking for that pass down to Sketty, but Punda going to scoop it up off a bounce. And it is going to bounce off some geometry there, but the stack from Leviathan able to get it clear. Soggy looking to pick it up, perhaps Sketty, and Sketty taps it back out.
Now once more, midfielder Agent Victoria now in the midfield will distribute to Punda. Punda up the floor, real zeros now from the bottom. You can see the defense starting to take position. Diving out, it was Ducks, and ducking indeed, and now finding was Punda, but a good steal there from Vapor into the midfield.
Agent Victoria going to tap it back out. It looks to bounce dangerously close, but it's not going to quite get there. Soggy with the pickup, looking for that shot, but the ding. And Shadow with the disc once again, clearing it back out, but Agent Victoria with the intercept.
Yeah, that is a back-to-back in the midfield for Agent Victoria. That's the one thing I think Hydra needs to be careful of. We've seen a few of those across this round now, where there are midfielders for Leviathan playing back. So once they get that disc, either find a tunnel to clear and try to be unpredictable with it, as that shot nearly going in, or else you're just going to keep conceding these offensive attempts, as here's another one, Agent Victoria, midfield.
A great stun attempt there by Sketty. And it is going to be almost clear, but not quite. And Punda picking it up once again, dodging that defender, looking for that pass, but it doesn't quite connect. It is loose. Zero's going to pick it up and going to pass it down to Soggy. Soggy going to go for that shot, but not quite able to get it. And Zero's just not coming out of that stun in time. Sketty now with that disc and can clear it down.
And then the stack hanging back at the Nugget, able to intercept that one as it bounces right towards him. A rebound here to Ducks, maybe Vapor, no! Neither of them able to handle the disc, as Duck trying to punch back to the midfield, and Leviathan needs to be careful there as well, because much like Agent Victoria intercepting in the midfield, well, Sketty is there for the recovery as they hold steady and dive into the goal with a 2-on-3, splitting the defense, but not Victoria, now inside the goal with the defense.
Vic is definitely good on those catches. Ducks now with that disc, a pass off to Shadow, but a miscommunication there means it is going to bounce loose, but Shadow able to recover it. A stack incoming, but a great pass back there to Vapor. Vapor to Ducks. Ducks looking for that cut to Shadow, and Shadow is going to anchor off that backboard to put it in for 2.
Hammering it down with some authority as well. Put some mustard on it just to make it a little bit tougher to save. And with that, looking good. I mean, neither team pulling ahead by many more than a single goal, essentially, throughout this round. And a 1-point lead. So Hydra currently looking to maybe upset in this first round. But Leviathan quick to the reaction. But so is Ducks with the dive. Soggy is still there, just missing that backboarded shot off that pyramid. Taken back and anchor clear from Sketty off the opponent.
Definitely a good clear there, and it is loose, and it will be a race to see who gets there first. It looks like Hydra is going to get there first, maybe going to take the lead from more than a point here. Can they do it? Duck looking for that shot, but Vic with the steal.
And back to Soggy Bunnings with a quick flourish and a quick dish into the midfield. Vapor coming out of the stun, but Soggy retaining and actually getting the own rebound. And now Punda finding a goal. Diving was the goalie, but actually lost it off the barrier. Unfortunate ricochet as it is taken here by Sketty. And then with a 1-point lead, we're approaching that 1-minute mark and just needing to maintain control here for Hydra.
Great stun there by Zero. Zero's now with that disc again. Oh, going for that shot, but it is just going to go wide. Soggy able to recover it here. Looking for that pass back, but an intercept from Sketty. Great read there, and it is going to go the whole way down, but bouncing back off that geometry, and it is back in Hydra's side. Where is that disc going to go? A great pickup there by Agent Victoria, looking for that shot. Not able to connect. Zero's with the disc now, looking to take it in, and a bounce shot, and it goes in.
Oh, that is a killer because now we have less than a minute left here. Less than 30 seconds, in fact, at a 1-point lead to Leviathan. So I talked about control being the name of this match and being the name of the last minute at the very least, but unable to gather and just maintain that possession and conceding too many attempts. So they will have one last ditch effort to maybe even secure a game winner here still yet as Hydra gets into the goal. They're going to back that out, but nobody really home, so it's going to delay things all the more with only 8 seconds on the clock. And now stunning and taking Real Zero's a clear, and they have just secured round 1 off of a near upset.
Wow, what a play there. Leviathan taking the round by 1 point. It has literally been back and forward this whole game by 1 point. And what a round.
What a round is right. That is so close. And you know, just going over the VODs there and just thinking about that last minute, those are the ones where you say, oh man, if we just one of those extra clears that turn into intercepts, if we had gotten just one extra clear, if we had gotten one extra pass in there, it's always those moments that just kind of dig at you once you're in the tunnel here. So I think for Hydra, they got to recognize the fact that they still killed it for the majority of that round. They really took it to this team who, again, they very, very rarely lost whatsoever in this season, with only the 4 losses, and 3 out of those 4 losses being to the current #1 seeded Outlaws. So Hydra really able to dish out some pain, and if they can just play the same way, maybe just clean up a little bit on some of the passing and some of that control, they could have a return in round 2 and that force that round 3 by the end of this one.
Definitely, I definitely think they can come back here. And Default, they're redeeming a hydrate, which I am going to take because hydration.
Hydration. Hydra. I've got some Sprite, no Dr. P.
Water.
Can you believe it?
Water.
There's water in Sprite. So round 2 launching now, and what a headbutt that nearly goes in the goal. Wow. Taken back by the sidewall as a big brawl unfolds. That was pretty nuts though.
That was pretty nuts, and I was expecting it to go in for a second, and a great shot there by Sketty. Mind blown. I couldn't get the words out. What a play.
Mind spaghetti. Cosmo in there as well, still winnable. Well, in round 2, certainly. We'll see. Olean. Or Olean? Julian? Julian. No, that's me. But welcome to the stream as well. Glad to have you.
A great pick up there by Hydra, intercepting that missed clear. It is going to be loose once again in that bubble. Maybe they definitely can come back here. A great pass up to Dux, and Dux is going to put it in for 2. They are up by 4 points.
Yeah, they've been doing very well to capitalize. I believe that must be the 3rd, maybe 4th shot they've gotten off that backboard, dating to the last round as well. So very efficient with those passes. And hey, if it's working, keep going to that well until Leviathan is able to address it.
Definitely, and it looks like we do have a pause incoming here. Maybe from one of the players from I keep saying put his name and going Outlaws. No, it's Leviathan. They're messing with me, I swear. I'm kidding. But it looks like we do have a pause here.
Hold on. Oh, it's back to normal now. That wasn't nearly as dramatic as I was intending. Well, anyway. Because they left. Yeah, so it was a ping issue. Looks like a restart and hopefully a return from Agent Victoria. We'll see him back at... Oh, Punda. Oh, that was like a Macarena mixed with some Wakanda Forever, I think, or something like that. But okay, well, cool. Yeah, timeout and music courtesy of Fixed Gaming, of course. Juby Man saying, Palidore, no, you love Dr. Pepper, but what are my thoughts on root beer? It's solid drink, solid. It wouldn't be my first choice, but you know, if it was a choice between root beer and water, I would choose root beer.
Drink more water.
Yeah. Now these players, they're gonna need some water with the pumping some iron here. This is getting intense.
Definitely is getting intense.
You know, I really need a button on my end that hides all the overlays, including the stream stuff, so I can capture these moments in their full glory, because the elegance of OC. You see this I referred to at the beginning of the stream, the third part of the OCE meta. This is it. This is what I was talking about. You get these things from this region quite regularly, and I like it.
It looks like we've just had a wave of bots in the chat.
Oh.
And I can't do anything about that.
I mean, I could do something, but what if I want to be famous?
I think that they're just being botty and bratty because I don't want to be famous that way.
Okay, well, fine. Oh, too much power, too many bans. This is it's going all to my head right now. More power. Wait, one more. Wait, oh, I almost banned one of the actual viewers on accident. Be careful with your Twitch chat. Stop typing. There we go. Let's see. One more. Two more. I think we're good. Nope, I missed one again. Oh, this feels good. This feels good. I'm gonna go on just a power trip in a second here. We're good.
Oh no, is Palidore gonna come out with the hose? We already have Sputnik to worry about with the hose. Oh no.
Somebody call Sputnik, yeah. By the way, if anyone accidentally got banned in that whole spiel. Sorry. Anyway. Alright, so we're good. Am I famous yet?
I think you're already well and truly famous, Palidore.
Well, then the bots did their job. No false advertising there.
I think you were famous before the bots. In your own right.
Well, you know... Nah. I was gonna say, I don't know. I was gonna bring up the whole Palidore thing, but I don't think anyone knows what that is these days. Most people don't. I think you do, but... I'm gonna say, that plaque that I used to have, the thing is... People thought I was dead, not just some guy. There used to be a plaque in the Echo lobby, called the Palidore. It was like a hole in the wall that I found in the map and such in the old lobby, but it was written in such a way that it looked like a tombstone and it read like a tombstone. So when people saw me, they thought, "Hey, I thought you're dead." So yes, I'm famous in that sense, I guess, or was anyway.
Well, that's interesting.
Yeah, my death is of great intrigue, I agree.
I think you're still very much alive.
Am I?
Awake? Maybe not, but alive? Definitely.
Yeah, you can't prove that, but that's okay. Good times. Fun times. But Agent Victoria is back, and... Hold on, let me try the dramatic pan up this time. Aha! Nailed it. Good ping. All right, we're good looking. Unpausing now and back into the round. Thanks for your patience, folks at home.
Let's go. I'm excited to see the rest of this round. How is Leviathan going to respond here?
Good question. Because they got scored on twice, and with Agent Victoria's disconnecting the timeout. Nothing else. That might have been enough to also ice Hydra a little bit, but as I say that, they actually come blitzing through on a quick stack, so maybe don't heed my words after all, because they are still looking to fire off hot, but as I say that, it's turning into a 3-on-2. The barrier, the stun on the goalie, real zeros at the top pocket.
Great play there by Leviathan, and definitely the way they needed to respond. Let's see how they respond here in this joust. Let's see if they can steal a disc maybe, and let's see how they come out in the defense here.
All right, so cutting that lead in half, Shadow Rainer has, well, teammates left, right, and down center, so a very symmetrical rollout and very efficient passing coming in as Sketty sends it to Vapor on this quick approach. Great stun, however.
Definitely a great stun, and another great stun after that pickup, but an unfortunate missed clear. Vapor going to pick it up now, going to look for that shot, but it does not connect. Agent Victoria now passing it down to Soggy. Soggy going to pass it back to Zeros. Vapor hot on his tails, but Zeros dodging it. Shadow with the intercept though, and it's going to head back towards the Leviathan bubble.
Man, the brawls all of a sudden. So we were seeing a lot of back and forth action across the floor, but now the last 30 or 45 seconds, just a multitude of punches, and punches in the goal. Sketty for 2, and they're up by 4.
back in the lead again once. That has got me so excited that I can't think of the right words, or I can't put them in the right order. But a great play there by Hydra, and Leviathan going to need to respond hard here. Oh, great joust there, looking for that steal, but not quite able to get their hands on it, as Leviathan did know how to respond in that situation.
But just as quick as we say that, it's right back again to Hydra. So losing that first round just barely by a lone point. It was 8-7 in round 1, 6-2 here in the second round off of some just huge brawls. But that shot could be just as huge, but barely missing. So a ding off that top, and look at that in a blaze right back into the defensive end with Shadow and all the players for Hydra.
They definitely know how to get all their players forward and all their players back super fast. Both teams incredible with the stacks here. The disc is loose, but it is picked up by Soggy. Soggy looking for that pass across to Punda. Punda ducking those defenders and not quite able to pick it up. And it is scooped up once again by the Real Zeros. The Real Zeros looking for that pass down to Punda, but Punda getting stunned by Ducks. It is loose, and Agent Victoria picking it up, passing it down to Soggy. Soggy now with the disc, going for that shot, and it just dings off.
And there's Sketty, who I get an impression from the Twitch chat is a fan favorite apparently here. Well, I like the name in itself, that much I do know. And Vapor here with a disc being slapped. Soggy Budding Snacks here to help recover with Punda and teammates as they do clear for Leviathan back into the zone of Hydra and the trap. But Raynor is there for another recovery into the opposite trap now.
It is loose once again. A stack here coming in from both sides. The Real Zeros getting stunned out, and Soggy able to pick it up, juke that defender, and get it back to Zeros. Zeros looking for that clear, but intercept by Ducks. A pass off to Sketty, and the goal is open. A ding there, and it goes back in the hands of Vapor, and Vapor is not going to make the same mistake.
No mistakes. It was just a very fancy assist is all, because Sketty is majestic. Or majestic, as Defoot says there. But either or, great recovery in the right spot, right time.
Majestic? Is that a combination of magic and majestic?
Yes. I think.
Possibly.
Well, anything is possible, and with a 9-2 lead, I mean, I'm thinking round 3 is about to be possible. Vapor, right back again. What a return here, 11-2 now. But the second round has just been monumental for Hydra. Even despite the near 5-minute timeout, they still came out of the gates, even off of that, just as hot. They are currently on a roll.
They are definitely on a roll here, and they are able to do such a good job, able to disrupt what Leviathan are doing and able to get past their defense. Leviathan are doing a good job to keep up with them. Just getting a little bit ahead is Hydra, looking for that long shot once again, but getting stunned out on the recovery. Punda now looking for that disc, but Ducks with the steal and the shot, but it dings off.
We're seeing some nice grabs here from Hydra. They've gotten a lot of those mid-air grabs on the disc, so it's not only the things that are happening inside the goal, but it's all these interceptions which are really paying dividends here in this second round, especially Real Zeros. Recovery has to duck below the defenders as they fly by, and now Sketty trying to bother, but look at the dances and the jukes and getting right past, leaving the ankles a little bit broken, but Zeros keeps on going, and now they are smoking hot with that shot, Real Zeros, for the 3 at that.
Definitely a great shot there, and a great play by the other Leviathan players to stun out that goalie to guarantee that 3-pointer. Definitely what Leviathan need to get back in the lead here. They are still down by 6 points, but with plays like that, they should be able to get back here.
Oh, absolutely. We're only a snap of a finger away before seeing a potential shot going that way, but before we see a potential comeback, because there's a lot of offensive firepower here. There's a lot of fancy footwork, handwork, whatever you want to call it. Put on the brakes. It's another 3 off the backboard again.
Zeros is insane with those backboard shots. Absolutely incredible. Knows where to put it and definitely knows how to get around the defense.
My
great set
goodness.
of and a great backboard.
My goodness, I'm at a loss. The chat is kind of at a loss as well. There is once more that style I talked about where, I mean, it's It's nasty, it's dirty, but it's effective, and it works, but so does that from Vapor.
Great response by Hydra here. This match has got me so excited. I'm literally sitting on the edge of my seat here. This is so exciting to see, and I cannot wait to see how the teams respond after this little break in the scoring. It is definitely back and forth here.
Oh, yeah, absolutely is. And look at that, another intercept. So trying to answer that run that Leviathan was putting on with those ridiculous back-to-back threes there from Zeros, but they are answering the call now. There's Vapor one-on-one. So answering it back with a couple goals of their own in a row. 15-8.
Great score there, and definitely able to bring that momentum back. How is Leviathan going to respond here? It is definitely going to be interesting. Can Hydra pull off that fast joust that we've been seeing? And it is insanely fast once again, but still able to get the disc off his Leviathan. A great pass down to Zero's there. Zero's going to go for another backboard shot. An attempted goalie stun, but a great save there by Shadow, and it is cleared out once again by Hydra, but bouncing back. Soggy with the disc now. Great pass up to Punda, and Punda's going to sink it in for 2. They're back within 5.
Hey, the Punda Express getting it done in 21 seconds, that is. So they still keep themselves alive in the second round. Time is going to be in a crunch for them with only 52 seconds and even less than that as this clock expires on the joust. But I said this in the last round, right? For Hydra. The key now for the next several seconds, control.
Oh, and it does bounce loose there. Can Leviathan capitalize on it? Zeros with the disc, looking for that shot, and he takes it. They're back within 2 points. It is, I think, not possible for them to come back here. Or maybe it is. There is going to be like 15 seconds, and they'll have to score a 3 to take the round and score a 2 to tie it.
Yeah, you gotta know. In that tunnel right now, as these players launch out of the catapult, they are launching and leaving a lot of sweat behind. There is a turnover again, potentially, so it could be a tie, could be a win, and it's gonna be an OT. Real Zeros nails it, and we're going to overtime right quick.
I think Shadow actually picked up that disc there, and we do get an OT because of it, because that last goal was a self-goal.
Yeah, I mean, just swinged on through as Zeros was coming in, and wow, what a turnaround. Looking like they were dead in the water, and yet this is turned into, again, the last minute crunch time, starting to really pay dividends for the experienced players here on Leviathan, launching out really quickly here. Round 3 is on the line, and Hydra needs that victory, and they may just get it, but the pass missing, and now cleared.
It is down that field. It is in Hydra's side. What is going to happen here? Great stacks by both teams. Soggy going to take the shot and going to take the 3 and take the game.
Heartbreaker! What a hit there from Soggy to win the match in overtime. And again, dead in the water? Absolutely not. Not dead in the Hydra. Leviathan rising high on those rising tides. And with that, what an incredible match. Denied the round 3, but in no less an exciting fashion. That was crazy.
That was crazy. And I think what cost Hydra the round there is that Leviathan had that defense set up, and it was just... They just had the coverage there, stunning out that pass, and that they were able to recover it, get it downfield, get it to that open player, and Hydra just didn't get their defense back in time. They just got there as the goal went in.
Yeah, and that was just... Again, I mean, heartbreaker, because they had them dead to rights. It was looking like in both rounds, the final minute of play, minute and a half of play, Hydra had a lead. You know, in round 1, that final minute, they had that 1-point lead, and then some costly turnovers, and just turned into that game winner towards the last seconds. And same thing here, where had a 2-goal advantage, 5-point advantage, and you know, even in that situation, down to the last minute, but some tough turnovers, and Leviathan just like sharks sensing the blood, and boy, did they draw it. That was an incredible, just mental fortitude being shown from Leviathan, and nothing else, to be able to not be okay with taking it to round 3 and coming back in round 3. No, they just wanted to close it out in 2, and they did.
It was a great play from both teams here, and I feel bad for Hydra because they didn't get that win in that second round. It was so close, and what a play from Leviathan to bring it back.
Yeah, so, hey, this is why, everybody, like I said, doesn't matter how late it is, approaching 4 a.m. my time, that one's probably going to keep me up an extra hour on top of it, and I'm not going to complain at all because, hey, these OCE matches, they are entertaining as anything, and with that, you see the cream of the crop here across the pond, from me, that is. Maybe not for most of our viewers at the moment. Sir Dimwee. 7 a.m. for Sir Dimwee. Good morning, Sir Dimwee. Is it really that late? And also good night, Sir Dimwee, because I'm done. But that said, fun times. Anything else you want to leave off with, Kit? Or Twitch chat if you have any last second comments that we happen to miss. Let us know. But otherwise, we're winding it down here.
I am definitely hyped up after that game, and it was such a good one. Oh, what a way to end the night for me, because I am actually going to go to bed early for once, because there is no more games tonight to cast, so I'm going to go to bed.
All right, well, fair enough. Yeah, that will be indeed the final match for all of Week 13 across our 3 regions. So yeah, you can definitely expect another exciting week ahead. We're down to the wire. This is Week 14 starting in another, 5 hours? 6 hours? Something of that sort. As matches come out. And the penultimate week. You know, we're winding it down. A couple more weeks left of regular season, and then we'll be heading into the post-regular season, the finals and the Challenger Cups and what have you across the regions. So, hey, if you're going to be playing here in these last few weeks, you want to go into that off-season strong, the finals strong and feeling good. And certainly Leviathan did just that here tonight, for sure. And as Sir Dimwee actually announced there in the chat, or says in the chat, final schedule will be announced today. So keep an eye out. And perhaps Dimwee may be on his stream later on as well before the matches come out. Maybe, possibly. So go follow Sir Dimwee either or on his Twitch and join him live. But, okay.
Definitely a good stream to watch. Dimwee is awesome with that Monday morning stream, but I don't think I'm going to stay up for it tonight.
Yeah, no worries, but I'm glad we were up for this one for sure. So until next time, everybody, I've been Palidore, that's been KitKatastrophe, casting beside me, and that was Leviathan versus Hydra, 2 of your top 3 teams in OCE. Until week 14, thanks for joining. Be happy, healthy, safe, and be pinging me my tablet. Sorry about that, and we'll see you again real soon. Good night.
Season 3 of VRML Echo Arena is brought to you by HyperX, Rebuff Reality, Asterion Products, ProTube VR, VR Cover, Fixed Gaming, and VRware.net.